Alrighty, we are live. Hey everybody, I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. Now, Bassman, I will flick the link up for you to use when should your internet settle down. The hassles of a dodgy internet are a pain in the ass at best, but yes. Anyway, hello to David Bassman, her ladyship and Basswoman. Now, this morning my objective is pretty straightforward, really. I just want to get all the paintwork tidied up on all the other parts and maybe have a look at the way forward from here. These are things, I just realised something, I need to have that if we're going to hear the headset. Doesn't matter. Oh, I've got an itchy ear now. Dearie me, gov. Anyway, bottom line here. I want to finish the paint job. That's it. That's it. Now, oh, that's the shit. Now, oops, just popped the microphone. A few things I wish to attend to as well elsewhere. Give me a moment just to have a quick gander around. You know, here was some of it. Because on here where the seam is, we're going to need to do a bit of paint tidying up. And indeed on that muffler area there in general. In that colour, that reminds me there's a couple of spots on the hull that we need to attend to. Alright. And I might freshen up that bronze. It's looking a bit haggard. Now, the only question I then have, let's see how that sits. Oh, jolly good. We'll do it like that. And so when we paint this splash. Now, how are these travelling? Good. Good. Done. Let's just get them out of the way then, shall we? There's a few tidy ups on here. Let's just bring home all the stuff that we're going to need to do tidy ups on. There's some little bits here that we will get into. That dodgy bit there doesn't matter because what you'll find is that that's going to have that on it. So how does that, what's the actual angle we're at? It's about there. Either way, you can see it covers it, so it's not a problem. There are still, however, some other bits I wouldn't mind doing a bit of tidying on. So I'm happy with that. We'll put that to the, here's our done area. If it's done, it's gone over here. Now, these are done. 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 Ooh, we have got a lot done, boys and girls. And, yep, okay. In fact, I would suggest, now is there anything on here I want to tidy up finally? Nope. Don't. Hang on. Maybe. Let me just check on the box art. No, we're good. I think, yeah, we're good. what I was looking to see. I'll give you a zoom back so you can see what I'm talking about. Oh, hey, John, how you doing? You'll see there's a bit of trim there. I was looking to see if that extended to the top there. It doesn't. So we shan't be worrying about that. What we shall be worrying about is doing a little bit of chrome there that I've forgotten to do. And the reason we're doing chrome there is because that's going to be the base for this reflector that goes there. Now, how's this looking on overall on the paint scheme? I might tidy that. Let's see how that'll sit. Okay, not so happily, perhaps. What should we use? What should we use? Where's the other one of those? Well, I think too. Rubbin. Give me a moment. I'm just having a think. And I do sometimes, it's true. That's done, but I would like, yeah, we'll pop it over here. Oh, no, we won't. Actually, we'll pop that here. There's something. The battery. I'm still looking for something to prop this up on. Now, these are done, so I don't need them. Well, do I want to tidy the backs up? I probably will. But the fronts are good. Fronts are good. Fronts are good. So we'll see about there. So we can just give that drive shaft a bit of a tizzy. Now, this is all good. Yep, over to here. All right. Now, that can go over there for the time being. Right. I have a now. The other thing I want to work out later is what order I'm going to put things together in, because you'll know when the time's right, John. When you're feeling chipper and chirpy about the idea, and what you want to be is actually really, really enthused about the idea, and that's where Hang On Off can do the world of good. Now, this is where this kit has been really good for me, I find, in as much as not only is it it's given me something new, but something a bit tailored to what I've wanted to do, if you know what I'm saying. Making little modifications. Oh, hey, Bassman, how you doing now? I flicked the link up earlier. There we go. Oh, there we go. How you doing?
All right, matey. How's everybody doing?
I'm good. Did you know the topic of whilst it's not today, there is actually such a thing as International Talk Like a Pirate Day.
That don't surprise me.
Now, something that was actually I've discovered recently, and was actually pointed out by a guy on a TV show we have over here called Media Watch. You may have something similar over there, I don't know. But the bottom line is that they look at how media present information and how it is very often wildly inaccurate, and in fact dangerously so sometimes.
I can believe that.
Basically exposes that and tries to hold organizations accountable to that, including politicians and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, it's quite in your face on occasion. They worked for the ABC, which is the Australian Broadcasting Corporation, like you've got an ABC, the American one.
yes, yes.
But the they're not shy of taking a swipe at the ABC either. If they think that something has been missed in journalistic standards, oh yeah, they'll go on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, they'll go to their parent organisation, as it were, without any fear or favour.
Huh.
And you got to say, well, good.
Yep.
They're a public broadcaster, so why shouldn't they hold the public broadcaster to account?
That's true.
Um,
That is true.
and if you're going to have a program that's based on that premise, you can't be taken prisoners.
Nope. Nope.
If you start giving one organisation a free pass, you're inconsistent.
Absolutely.
And so they don't do it. And you think, good on them.
Huh.
Wish every media or program or journalistic program had that level of integrity.
I know, right?
Oh, dude, I saw this thing on YouTube and for some reason, I felt inclined to watch it, despite the fact it had quite a ludicrous premise all of its own. And it was talking about people from the US who are generally reviled across the world. Examples of people like Kanye West. I've got to say, yeah, he doesn't win friends, does he?
No.
But where was I going with this? There was that's it. And one of the ones they were talking about, and I got to say, well, yeah, Alex Jones. And they showed him in some rant talking about, I don't want them putting hormones in the water and us winding up with gay frogs. And all I could think is,
you didn't just say gay frogs, did you?
that's what I saw the rant, and that's what the man was talking about, gay frogs.
God.
What it actually is, I believe,
A frog gay.
Yeah. Is that there was an experiment they were doing, and it was nothing to do with changing genetic. It was they misunderstood the term that was being used with regards to an experiment that was being done with frogs, and the word trans did appear in it.
Wow.
But they were not turning them into gay frogs. And yeah, I know, right?
Damn.
And, I mean, okay, let's face it, the man's idiocy extended to a few $1 billion worth of fines.
Huh.
Because yeah, he's just out there. But yeah, gay frogs.
What will be next?
Oh, I don't know.
Transgender birds. I got to step away.
Dearie me.
I got to step away for a second. I've lost the remote control to the TV. You know.
Yeah.
Turn the sumbitch down. And the bad part about it is I don't remember the last time I had it. I'll be right back.
Yeah. The things that shock jocks get worked up about are hilarious at times. That's looking a bit better now. Now I'm hoping, in fact, I might even get onto some engine assembly today.
Right.
But I'm hoping to get onto assembly tomorrow.
Touching up today.
There we go. That's looking nicer. Right. Let's just pop that down to dry. Over here will do. Now, do I need this size brush for anything else in this color? No. No, I do not. Clean brush. Now, next, we'll go with, yeah, I needed to do a bit more of that. Yes, I did. Where is, here is.
Good old Rex may save you time and money. Easier than spitting a biscuit. Papers look at the money.
Now, I really like that Star Wars with Jim Carrey, because I'm not a big fan of the prequels. I love the original Star Wars trilogy,
Yeah.
but I wasn't a fan of the prequels. And just to like see him sitting back with this childish smile when Anakin has refused being a master on the council, sort of a thing. You're such a loser.
Oh man, that was good shit, right?
Oh, and you know what? When all's said and done, that's what needed to be said to Anakin. Pull your head in, son. You're a temperamental, spoiled little brat. Wake up to yourself.
Oh man, that was some good shit.
Oh, yeah. Now, here we go. There we go.
And once I sent that to you, it disappeared off my Google Reel, and I couldn't find it again.
Are you serious? What a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I know, right? I went to YouTube, typed it in, couldn't find it nowhere. I was going to show it to my boy, but it disappeared.
That's annoying. I'll see it. Tell you what. I'll see if I can find it and send it to you.
All right, I appreciate that.
No worries. It's funny shit. While I'm there, if I can find it, and I should be able to, I'll send you the Star Wars rap battle that I saw.
Oh, okay,
It's gold.
I can imagine.
Yoda's a fine DJ.
Oh, I bet he is.
What's the line I'm looking for? The records I do scratch.
There you go.
All right. Now that's all I wanted to do. There was those little spots there for the reflectors where they'll ultimately be. What's the word I'm looking for? Painted on. Now. And a lot of what's going to be left, because there will, as always, be some little bits that need touching up after this, but a lot of that will be stuff that can be done as we go along after this. You follow me?
So you're in the short road now, aren't you?
Do what?
You're in the short road now, aren't you?
Yeah, there's not much left to do now. What it really is going to, or one of the things I do need to work out, and I may even consider right now, is when I want to put the engine in and when I want to attach the exhaust manifolds. The reason I'm considering or putting some thought into that
Bitch.
is because, indeed, I'll show you. Here we go. Now, with the engine in position, the exhaust manifolds almost come through, but not quite. Now, I'm wondering, do I need therefore, they do there and they do there. What I'm wondering is, do I want to put them in once they're into this position, if you see what I'm saying?
All right.
So that, and to do that, I'm probably going to need to fold this a little bit wider again. That's okay though. And at that point, what I'm trying to decide is, do I want, in fact, I reckon it'll take it a little bit more filing and a bit of touching up with the paint again. But ultimately, I reckon what I'm going to do is just widen these just a little more, so as to make sure that and here's a question.
So can you put the manifolds onto the engine and see where it comes down to connect to the exhaust pipes, or just drill a hole on each side to run the pipes through instead of
The
widening it?
manifolds will come off here and down around there. Now, the thing I'm considering, I'll show you. Let's get it. Here we go. Right, there's the manifold exit ports, or where they'll get glued
It's
on.
below it. All right, I see what you're saying.
So that's where they are. That's where those manifolds, or the manifold, that's where they'll go. Now the downside is that's a pretty snug fit there. So what I'm thinking,
You won't have to widen it much.
no, it's a.
I thought the manifold part on the engine wasn't down far enough where you could see what you see now, but yeah, you know how to widen it just a little bit.
Yeah, I'm thinking, like I said, just a little touch maybe, just to get it a bit clearer.
And then what the bishop said to the choir boy, just a little touch.
Yeah. Yeah, well. Yes, he did. In fact, he likes lots more than just a little touch.
Well, I really hope my TV isn't too loud because I have absolutely lost the damn remote control.
Oh no, I
I
can't
don't
hear it. But I'm fine. I mean,
know. Okay.
okay, now I reckon I might. Yeah, I will, like I said, widen it just a little bit. And I think what I'll do is I'll put the exhaust manifolds on with that in position there, because I think it's going to be easier rather than trying to do jiggery pokery to get it in. That's my theory. Yeah.
And as you know, we like jiggery pokery.
Well, who can't honestly say they haven't done jiggery pokery at one time or another? I know I have.
On many occasions, I have as well.
But yeah, I reckon that's just something I wanted to speculate upon, and we'll probably get to a bit later to make sure we can get all of that done. Now, little bit of tidying up here. Ding. Dee dee.
Yeah, with this bad weather we've been having today, the internet was spinning
Oh, that's never good.
profusely earlier. Yeah, it was terrible. It took me probably 10 minutes to write that message on the thing earlier.
Oh, that's always going to win a friend. Yeah, falls heavily into the category of, and when technology doesn't work, it all goes pear-shaped fast. Particularly in our society now, where if you don't have technology or access to your technology, it's all bad.
I know, right? And unfortunately, we rely on that very much.
We do. I actually, whilst I'm not a prepper by any stretch, at the same time, there's elements of their mindset I can sort of understand, if you see what I'm saying.
Yep.
Um,
Now it's just really cold, rainy, windy today. We might get a little bit of snow dusting, but up there, it's just enough, because we live out here in the country. It messes up our shit,
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's it. You're already probably on the areas where reception is questionable on occasion if it's going to get dodgy.
Yep.
Purely by virtue of the fact you're in the country. It's like when the League of Superheroes sends Robin to rescue some girls. And one of them, the car's, this is a Family Guy thing. The car's dangling on this precipice of this cliff. And when they realize they've been sent Robin, one of the girls there, they sent you? What can you do? He's there. Well, I have a cell phone. And he pulls it out. He goes, oh, no bars.
Yeah, we have Spectrum, and it's supposed to be top of the line internet provider. Questions
Actually, on
are
the topic of utilities and the like, I had a very happy discovery today. And what that happy discovery was I got my electricity bill, and it was only $43.
What?
Yeah, I know, right? Now there is reasons for this. Good, and it's to do with the fact that the government over here has basically instilled, or has, for some people, and I'm one of those people who can access it, energy concessions.
Oh.
And basically, they cover a certain amount of my electricity bill.
Okay.
Now, I don't just go bunter because of that. I still try to make sure that it's I manage it sensibly and responsibly, and so as I therefore am not using more than I need, and besides that way I still pay even less if I can. And I did well enough because I looked at the whole account that even if it hadn't had concessions, I'd only been paying $200.
Wow.
So I'm pretty impressed with myself there.
Yeah, that's something to be happy about right there.
But
ours normally runs us between 380 to 475, 480.
Yeah. But I mean,
I've lost the remote. Okay, thank you. Maybe then we can move the stool and see if it's over there.
was going to say the
Man, I tell you what, my light bill was only $200.
oh yeah, nice one.
I'd have a lot more model kits.
It's yeah, I was going to say the other thing is over here, or at least or $80 of what would have been my $200 bill was connection fee.
Oh,
So my actual use is bugger all. I'm pretty pleased with that.
yeah, you should be.
All right, now the interior is looking very pretty. Still a couple of little tidy ups, but it's looking the balls. Wait, there's something I have not done. Can do though, and that's the engine bay. So give that a bit of a. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you are as well, but you know our house is totally electric, and
I've got some gas actually.
oh, do you?
Yeah, my cooking and hot water is gas.
That's all right then. Yeah, my mother, she had gas cooking and hot water, and their light bill is actually pretty reasonable. They lived out in the country in Wayne County.
Our gas is good. It's solid and reliable, if you follow me.
Right.
And
That's good.
it's generally acknowledged as a fairly sound, cheap option.
Yes.
I'm a fan.
And I actually like gas heat. It's actually
Yeah,
a warmer heat.
that can get you nice and toasty, by golly.
Yep. She found the
By
remote.
golly.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
It's gotta be down there.
Although I must admit to being rather partial to the notion of
Thank you, buddy.
nice old school open fires.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We actually have a burn pit in the backyard,
Oh,
and a lot of times the early part of winter we'll go out there and strike it up and roast marshmallows.
Nice. Yeah.
And my garbage disposal, there's a waste management place that's right behind our house on the next road over.
Yeah, right.
It takes me about less than 10 minutes to take my trash off.
Yeah. There we go. Now, this side. I'm just going to go straight flat black. It looks plenty good. It'll do the job, by golly. Or, actually, what I think I'll do, because I should put surfacer on this, but to do that is going to be, well, I either got to go out and spray, and use the brush and let it sit for a few hours. Now, I'll do this with this color paint, and use this as the surfacer. That's my plan. I will then go over it with with chassis black very quickly. This will dry in about 10 minutes.
So how was your day yesterday?
Good. Got quite a bit done. I'm still getting my mind around the whole that musical thing I was telling you about in terms of how to join certain portions of the fretboard together, but I'll discuss that at length tomorrow when I have my lesson.
Okay.
So yeah, and then I'll hopefully get a bit more. It may be that I'm overthinking it.
Well, that is a thing.
Well, what I mean is that it might be that what I'm trying to set up is something you probably just wouldn't bother doing, and I'm just making my life harder by trying to find a smoother operation that may not even be there.
No, I got you.
Although in a worst case scenario, what I still would have achieved is a better understanding of the fretboard itself. So
Right.
I haven't wasted my time. I've just, if that is the case, this isn't sticking as nicely as I would like. There we go. So yeah. And what else did I do yesterday? Did some writing and of course, and shopping and all the other things I needed to do today. I actually want to go to another out again. I'm actually going to go and get some clothes. So I need to get some shorts. My current shorts are a wee bit daggy for wearing out and about. I like to have good shorts and daggy shorts.
Oh,
At the
yeah.
moment, all I've got is daggy.
Do you wear shorts on a regular basis, like out and about and stuff? Or
Oh, yeah. Yeah. In hot weather, you got no option on that.
I don't know. Now I know some people it can be 110 degrees outside and they got blue jeans on. My
Everyone floats
son-in-law,
the boat, man.
my son-in-law, and my father-in-law are two of those people that will never wear shorts.
Wow.
Yep, never, ever, never seen them pair of shorts. Never.
Can't
Let me
quite relate
reiterate.
to that one.
Let me
My
reiterate.
personal take is if the weather starts getting too hot, people should just consider themselves lucky I'm willing to throw a shirt on at all. I only do it out of politeness. So yeah, shorts, you betcha.
I don't even own a pair of pants.
The only thing here's one thing I would say though. The one thing you will never see me in, and bearing in mind this is a piece of bathing attire, are budgie smugglers. If you know what I mean.
Smugglers?
Are you unfamiliar with the term? Budgies, do you know what Speedos are?
Oh, yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, just no. No. That's one way to frighten the natives. Yeah, just no, you wouldn't. Why would you do it? They don't even look comfortable.
I don't get that part either.
It's
regardless of what.
David's got a question.
All right.
He suggested that with regards to the remote, have you looked down the side of the sofa?
Yes. Well, actually, it's kind of funny, David. It was under the ottoman. It actually fell off the couch, the arm of the couch, and slid under the ottoman.
Ha!
And what's so bad about it is our furniture is black, and of course the remote's black. So if you lose it on the couch, it does take a while to find that son of a bitch.
I was just thinking for a moment there, when you said sliding under the ottoman, and the part of me thought of Tales from the Middle East, sliding under the ottoman. Now, last touches on this color, hopefully. I'll need my goggles.
So the wife came home. The wife came home a while ago. She went to the bedroom, got the remote control for that TV, and it turned this TV down until my son found the one that was under the ottoman that I lost. Who'd have thunk it?
Indeed. Who would have thunk it?
I said, "Did you find the remote?" She said, "No, it's one out of the bedroom." I was like, "Hello."
You can get universal remotes, of course.
Can you still buy them? I ain't been able to buy nothing, same thing in a long time. I actually
I assumed you could.
Well, with today's technology, that's figured to be something to be kind of.
Oh, yeah, they get a bit more specific these days, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah, universal remotes are really nice, man. You can work everything with one remote.
Oh, handy.
Your stereo, your TV, your VCR, DVD player. Who still owns a VCR?
Not me. Trying to think when I got rid of my last one. A while ago. I take it you do?
No, well, actually, we just got rid of it here not too long ago. I got a Blu-ray DVD player in here, and I don't think it's hooked up. It might be hooked up.
Blu-ray, there's a blast from the past too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We used to be big on.
Remember that used to be the bee's knees. Pinnacle technology it was.
Yep. Everything Blu-ray, it was top of the line.
Oh yeah.
You had a Blu-ray, you were a top dog.
Yeah.
We've actually got several rather large totes full of DVD movies. We used to buy them and collect them. Every time a movie come out, we go buy it.
I'll tell you something, I didn't finish reading the news article, but for some reason, cassettes seem to be making some degree of a comeback, as in audio cassettes.
Oh, yeah.
And I can't fathom why.
Well, that's actually would be pretty cool if it's making a comeback.
Well, yeah, but given that all I'm thinking is the modern era, when you've got so much, if you want definition on your sound and all the rest, why would you go for something that doesn't give you that nice sound, if you see what I'm saying? That's my take.
The best music you can listen to, and I feel like today as well, is old vinyl records.
I know that I can understand why they're becoming more popular. I can see that.
There are some
in terms of there's certain elements of the sound that's not so clinical.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that's why people go to it. I get that. I can totally get that.
And music was music.
And I do see why people want to sort of get a bit more of a raw sound. than one that's been engineered to perfection. I get that. Because it's a thing of, as much as anything else, it's not how music actually sounds when it's played.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I totally get that. And indeed, let's face it, one of the biggest tricks of any musician, if they can pull it, is to sound as good live as they do in the studio. And that's a sign of true class.
Yep. What were the record sizes? 33s and
45.
45.
Guess what I've actually got?
What's that?
78s.
What?
Now, bearing in mind, these were possessions of my mother's.
Now are those the really large ones, or are they the smaller ones?
They're about the same size as a 33.
Okay.
But these are the things that were used on old school gramophone stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And my mum had some with a lot of classical on it.
Oh wow.
And the what it used to be. Okay. Quick question. Did you know that a classical symphony typically has 4 movements in it?
Enlighten me.
Oh, all it means is there's 4 different chapters of music in a symphony.
Okay.
Each one is called a movement.
Huh.
Now that information is relevant. On a 33 and a third album, you would generally get 2 symphonies on one album, sort of a style.
Okay.
Or maybe 1. On a 78, you would get a movement per side.
Huh.
Because of how fast the records would be moving.
Right.
And the sound wasn't as good, but it was as good as it got in its time. So thus, I actually have 78s.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Well, yeah, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with them, because they're almost the sort of thing that really belongs in a museum.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, as old as they are, I'd hang on to them and put them on a display.
Well, that's the point, isn't it?
Yeah, you can do that.
That's probably the thing to do with them. I'm just trying to think where I can give them into. Make some phone calls.
I'm sure there's places, you can probably go online and there's probably stores that sells, the old records like that.
Oh, there are.
Yeah, they are.
Certainly the 33s and the 45s.
But to have them in your possession and they're, passed down from your family, that's, awesome.
Here's and I've also got some very interesting standard albums, in as much as I actually have the album of Jesus Christ Superstar.
Oh, really?
Yeah. My family might have been atheists, but it was a big musical thing in its time. And when it toured Australia, they went and saw it. I was too young, so I didn't go. But I have The Last Laugh, as I have the album.
That's right. Excuse me for a second.
Yep, no worries. We are getting there. Now, oh, you got a load of 78s too, David. Interesting. Where'd you get yours from? There we are. Yep. Okay. So,
I don't know if cold, wet weather affects everybody like it does me, but I can drink one glass of regular sized drink and had to go to the bathroom 15 times.
apparently David's got a load of 78s.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
What is it? What do you need? You need pee-pee? Hey, buddy.
What genre are his?
Right. Now. Yeah, here we go. Right. Now I won't have everything completed today because I'm going to want actually because I'm going to want to hit this with some varnish before I finish the black. But I'll be able to get onto all sorts of other assembly before while doing that, if you follow me. There's quite a few steps before I get the hull on, as I'm sure you're aware.
So you're going to varnish the bronze?
Yeah, I want to varnish the bronze into position before masking a couple of little spots. I just want to make sure it's rock solid. And at that point, I'll do the black and then it'll be done. And it should look very nice.
Yeah, that's looking good.
I'm just tidying up little things like, in fact, where there's a bit of inconsistency on this sort of line here.
Well, I see clean, crisp lines.
And here's the line. I can see him being crisper.
Well, I am looking at the camera,
But it is looking pretty nice overall. Thank you. There's not too much I'm unhappy with this one, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I remember discussing it with my mum once because she was very good at miniatures, as I've told you.
Yes.
And yeah, we both agreed that when you're showing something you've made to someone, and all you can really think, all we ever seem both agreed to think is, I hope they don't notice da 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 da. Whereas in truth, they're too busy going ooh and ah.
Mm.
Oh, I hope they don't notice it's something ridiculously trivial. Hey, you. Go from this angle. Yeah, that's the ticket. Now that rear window looks good. Ha! I was about to do a movie joke there. Now the rear window looks good. Just ask Jimmy Stewart. Did you know he was a bomber pilot during the Second World War?
I did not.
He actually, even after the war, remained in the Air Force Reserve. Rose to Major General, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
I got a lot of respect for, well, not just him, but a number of big names who served rather than piked it, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I know that Bogart was in the Navy. Niven went to do espionage work, David Niven. And he had to actually almost smuggle himself back to the UK to do it.
Oh, wow.
Because he was a big name star in Hollywood when the war broke out. So, of course, the studios, having invested extensively in him, did not want him going off to war and getting killed.
Yeah.
Which you got to say, well, that's not an unreasonable postulation on the whole.
Nope.
But he wasn't so keen on that idea because he wanted to serve his country. And he had actually been through Sandhurst, which is like the officer training place before becoming a movie star.
Okay.
So it wasn't like he had not had military training. He'd been trained for it. And he ended up going to Canada for some implausible reason, but managed to get into there. And oh my, as it happens to be a part of the British Commonwealth, boom, off he went. And initially, apparently, they had him doing logistics.
Oh, wow.
And he hated it. And he's basically approached one of his senior officers and said, I was trained to do things other than drive lorries. Give me a real job. And what do you know? Demolitions.
Demolitions?
Yeah. Behind enemy lines work.
Okay.
And you got to say there's big balls required for that.
I would think so, yes.
And
enemy lines can't be good.
Oh, scary shit.
Yeah.
I saw this hilarious interview with him. As far as he apparently, this is during when the early stages of the Allied invasion of Europe, and I reckon there was this bridge they had to get across, and unsurprisingly, it was frequently being shelled by the Germans. And they've driven towards it. The fusillades come down, so there's been time to duck into the hole, sort of a style. And while he's in this foxhole, he looks across and he sees a guy he actually knows quite well because he's a war correspondent from the US. And they wave hello to each other. And I can't remember who dove out of one's foxhole to go and join the other for a chit chat, as you do. But basically, while they're having a chat, the guy the war correspondent turns to Niven and says, "Would you like an iron cross, old boy?" He said, "What?" And basically, at one of the Cherbourg garrisons, a general had been giving out iron crosses like they were confetti just to keep morale going.
Right.
Had to have some dropped in to keep the numbers of iron crosses available coming in. And they'd actually been dropped pretty much straight on top of this war correspondent. And thus he had a sack of them. And he was giving them out to whoever, there you go. Have an iron cross.
Damn. Wow.
So, yeah.
Huh.
I thought that was pretty bloody funny.
It is.
Little touches
All right. Where's it at? Oh, there it is. Okay. I'll let something off. I'll tell you what, I got a bad case of dropsies tonight.
Oh, it's never handy.
No.
All right. Yeah, I'm starting to feel very chipper about how that's coming together now.
Happy, joy.
Oh, yep. I would suggest so. Yeah, little touch there perhaps, and that will be the bronze done. Yeah.
And the crowd goes crazy.
Oh, they do. Now, pop that there. Yeah, that's definitely starting to look the balls now. Next. The battery. Now, there are two colors I seek. And I think there's one of them I can see from here. That's convenient. Ooh, convenience.
Oh, those are Gopher Racing spark plug wires.
Oh, I didn't know that. You got them though?
No, I hadn't got them in yet, but I was letting you know that the black ones, as far as I know, are on sale. They're like
Ooh.
$5 a piece, where they're normally like a little over $10 a piece.
David's just given us a breakdown on his 78s here, by the way. He got them from various places, charity shops, bric-a-brac and car boots.
Oh yeah, that's where you can find the older good ones at.
I think called Parlophone Label. Oh, nice one. Parlophone Label, Delilah Waltz by Gino Bardon and his Hawaiians. Regal Zonophone, Judy Rogers, When the Sunset Turns the Ocean's Blue to Gold.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a wow. Pretty nice.
Music from another era.
Does it have a vinyl record player where you can play them on from time to time, or?
That would be a question that only he could answer. I certainly can't. Do you have them indeed, David? There's the question we have. Do you have the relevant item to play them? Oh, wait, do you remember it used to be the old HMV, His Master's Voice routine with the dog listening at the gramophone?
What?
Oh, you've never seen that? Maybe it was a brand that didn't go to the US. There was a thing called, or a brand called HMV. And what was it was effectively an acronym for His Master's Voice.
Huh.
And what the image you'd get with that, as in the brand image, was a dog listening attentively to a gramophone. Because obviously he's hearing his master's voice.
Oh.
Yeah. He's got a record player and connect it to his computer to record the songs.
Oh, wow.
Now, interestingly, I actually have a set of, and I can actually show you from here. Give me a moment. Also, find for that is indeed the blue I seek. That's transparent blue. Do I have any other blue? Not that blue. No, that will do. All right. Now, give me a moment, and
Take your time.
shall. All right. Now, if we move the camera around, there we go. Now, those where it says you might be able to see it says Swindell Family 78s.
Okay, yeah, I see it now.
Right, what they are CDs made by now I've got to get the correct, my mother's cousin. Now I think that makes him my cousin once removed, something like that.
Okay,
Whatever the correct one, made by him,
all right,
and they are CDs of the music that my great grandparents listened to with my grandparents.
really?
Yeah, this is some of their favorite stuff.
Wow.
He also checked out a fair bit of the family tree on certainly my mother's side, obviously.
Right.
And some of that was interesting in terms of I actually have some French blood, and that comes from some of my ancestors fleeing France following a act of religious genocide. Because during the religious wars, the Catholic Queen of France, Queen Catherine, and indeed one of the de Medicis, if you've ever heard of them, she was Catholic, and she organised a brutal massacre of the Huguenots in Normandy, who were Protestant. And it was sufficiently bad that basically the Huguenots fled to either Germany or the UK.
Right.
And that's where my French blood comes from. And as a result, apparently, I'm related to a famous seamstress. And if you look up lace making and shit, yeah, her name's Helen Hoppy, and apparently her name comes up in books on the work.
Really?
Yeah, apparently.
Huh.
Of all the obscure things to be related to.
Right.
Yeah, I'm related to a famous lace maker.
How about that?
Nothing particularly stark or impressive, but yeah, apparently that's the family claim to fame. Now, here we go. One. We'll go this way. Two. Okay.
We have this thing called ancestry.com, or what's it called?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And that's something that our son's been wanting to do. And I'm actually kind of curious about myself to see, where my tree branches off at.
Oh, you'd be surprised sometimes. I know nothing about my father's family. And that's he's never really told me much about it, and because of the way things have fallen out in my family, I've never really had much of a chance to learn about it.
Well, nor have I. My grandmother was German, but I don't know my daddy's daddy. He was in the military.
Yeah.
I don't know a whole lot about it. And I know my grandmother was German. Her name was Elsie.
Well, most of my family, in fact, so far as I know, well, the lines tend to go just to UK countries in the immediate generations.
Right.
Aside from the French line, I mean, there is a bit of Welsh in there as well, and that actually shows up in the name of my grandmother, or my grandmother's maiden name Davis. That's a very Welsh name.
Okay.
All right, we've almost got the battery done. Just want to
Oh,
give
nice.
a little bit of blue there. But most of it's English, usually from or predominantly from the eastern side of the UK, which is where the Saxons and the Scandinavians landed and colonized.
Right.
And that shows in the surnames of both my parents. Because my mother's maiden name is Fendel.
Huh.
Now, a swine in English is, of course, a pig,
Yes.
but that's the same as it is in German.
Okay.
Get this. Here we go. Pork in German, Schweinfleisch.
Schweinfleisch.
Pig meat, pig flesh.
Did I say that right?
Yeah, close enough.
Okay.
Schweinfleisch.
Schweinfleisch.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, Dell is a valley, so Pig Valley. They were pig farmers.
Okay.
My actual surname comes from a Scandinavian background. It's from an archaic Scandinavian word for a sacrificial cauldron, oskil. And that leads me to conclude that some of my ancestors, yes, Scandinavian, would have probably been a priest.
Huh.
Hence the surname.
Right. Right.
That's my theory. There we go. So now we've got the two colours on there for the battery terminals.
Nicely done.
Thank you. Now.
Have you got your goggles on for that, or are you doing it?
Oh,
free-eye?
yeah, definitely.
You're pre-balling it.
My yeah, no, my years of ensuring physical pleasure have taken their toll.
I understand completely. I'm right there with you.
Well, I think most people. If I was going to say, I think every man does. Come on now, women too. Come on. Let's not be shy now.
This is true.
Now, just spotted a couple of other little touches I wouldn't mind doing with the bronze on the bumper bars, just to make them look a little nicer. Now, how's this one traveling? That one's 6 years
Saying,
old.
saying bumper bars. Did y'all have like bumper cars when you go to like?
Yeah, you can do.
Stuff?
It's still an option these days. Yes,
I used to love those things.
they're fun at any given time. I did used to know somebody who he actually sort of like worked on them, sort of like to a thing of as far as if people didn't know what they're doing, he'd jump on and tell them what to do, or if people were being dicks about stuff, stuff like that.
Right.
One of those dudes who does the jumping on and off sort of caper. And he said, and some people he just couldn't figure. Well, what do you mean? He's there. Okay, you got two pedals in front of you. One is go, one is the brake. Why do they put on feet on both pedals? How do they think this is going to work out? I'm there, well, I don't know what to tell you, man. So, yes, damn right, you don't know what to tell me, fucking idiots. Right here.
The only place that I've been able to, which I don't know if they still have them or not, but there was this place called White Lake that we'd go to. It's like a little beach.
Yep.
They had a little amusement park there where they had, you know, bumper cars and
Yep.
some various other different types of rides you could ride. That's one thing that we always, me and my brother ran to, and we stayed on it and stayed on it and stayed on it.
Oh, yeah.
It was so fun.
They're a lot of fun. There's a Simpsons episode and shows Monty as a child in a bumper car. And, of course, he's Monty, so he's going to do something rotten. And what does he do? He drives straight into the back of this maintenance guy's legs. And this guy turns around to admonish the kid who's done it, and he realizes it's Monty Burns, whose father owns the whole thing. He said, "Oh, it's Mr. Burns, sir." Yep. Yes, I shall do it again. He's driving into it. That's one of the things I love about Monty Burns. He's just so rotten. There we go. That's a nice looking bumper bar, I tell you. Nice and clean.
Clean.
All right. Now, I believe I can clean this brush, take my goggles off, and get on to a bit more assembly.
Yay.
Theory. Now, let's have a look, or possibly a bit of filing, of course. We shall see. We shall see. Now,
Do that. Good.
bing. Now, bing. Here's what I'm looking for. Come here, you. Because I think my next move may well be
Checkmate.
detonating.
Checkmate. You play chess? Ever play chess?
Oh, you have played chess, mate. I used to play chess a lot.
Yeah, I love chess.
My father was taught by a Russian master.
Really?
Yeah. And so from a very young age, I heard all about this chess game. And I was when I was young. I don't know if I still am, but certainly when I was young, I was pretty good at it.
Yeah, I must say, so is I.
I beat my father in a game of chess at quite a young age. And yeah, I have reason to believe he did not deal so well with it.
Yeah, my brother taught me to play when I was like 10 years old, and it's just something that's like riding a bike. It sticks with you, you know?
Yeah.
And we've actually got a glass chess set we keep in the box. We break it out every once in a while. I've taught my wife how to play, And
Yeah.
and our son, he learned how, but
I taught.
it's a thinker, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
It's a thinker.
I taught one of my nephews how to play, and I when I teach people, what I basically do is I will hammer them, but I'll give them the chance to sort of take back moves so they can understand where they're going wrong.
Right.
And then I'll tell them what they could have done after the fact. And he did, and when he actually did get to beat me, he did it all of his own on his own bat.
Okay.
I was so proud of him because he did not need any coaching. He'd learnt, and I was really pleased that he'd learned that well. And yeah, it was cool. But years later, this is where there's a bit of humor in this. His brother wanted to take me on in, I can't remember which game it was, but it was another thing that I was pretty good at, and generally acknowledged by most people as being pretty good at. Can't remember what it was offhand. But...
Checkers?
Pardon?
Was it checkers?
No. But ultimately, his brother and his cousin both warned him. They said to him, "Look, Bart, before you do this, let me explain to you how this rolls. You're going to lose. You're going to lose big. And then Uncle Robert will tell you why. You will continue to lose big every time you take him on, until one beautiful, magical day, you beat him."
And it will happen.
No, and they said, and at that stage retire, because it may never happen again. I've just realised I've dropped a little piece of caramba. That's not it there, is it? No.
Yeah, I can drop it shit as well.
Can I spot? No, I cannot. I'm going to need a torch for this one. Fuck. Unless, could that be? I wonder. Okay, this is where feet come into play.
I wonder.
No, that's. I'm doing what I thought I saw something that could be what I was looking for, and it's where I do what's called rucking with my feet. And rucking is a thing you do in rugby, where the ball's on the ground and you bring the ball back. And it's a marvelously handy ability in the right time and place. Sadly, that wasn't the right time and place because it was. Hang on. What's that? Hello, hello, hello. There you are, you dirty dog of a thing. Found you. Ha ha.
Hello, hello.
Right, let's get that re-glued just a little. Yeah, rucking's when the ball's on the ground, you bring your feet back there. When I was playing, you could do a thing called rucking the player. And what that meant, no, that's rucking the player. And what that meant was that if they were in the way of the ball coming out, you were within your rights to put your sprigs all over him.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, it was considered perfectly acceptable. And, hey, your bad timing. Yeah, it was considered quite okay to do. You can't do it these days. These days, it'll get you at least a carding, or at least a chatting, possibly a carding, which is just downright unsporting, I say. But there's a yeah, it used to be quite brutal at the bottom of a ruck because you'd be on the bottom underneath, say you'd on the tackle or whatever, and then you'd hear all the boots clashing.
Mm.
And all you do is curl up and pray it doesn't get into your face. Okay, all that was, after all that fiddling, was just to put on the oil cap of the engine. Hang on.
Oh yeah, look at that thing, man. That looks sweet.
That's all it was, but it does look good.
Good little
Now,
thing.
Yes. 216. So that's a
Good little.
Ding-a-ling. 216. And there we have him. And that would go. Let's have a close look at that. Here we are. And
So I got to thinking about it today. My Volkswagen kit I showed you yesterday.
yep.
I
I was going to get that out of the thing and I forgot.
think I'm gonna go on eBay and buy me some Herbie stickers, decals.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and do it up like Herbie.
If I remember, I'll get out my one.
The same year model as Herbie was.
I reckon, and don't quote me on, but I seem to recall
No, Herbie was a 66.
that my grandfather had a V-dub, or that his V-dub. I know he had a V-dub, but I seem to recall that it was his was probably the same era as the Herbie one too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
No.
I will have one day.
63.
Herbie was a 63. Okay, well,
Oh no, it'd be later than that. Then my grandfather's. Wouldn't be that one. Never mind.
well, my model kit is a 66. Herbie was a 63. I don't think there's any difference in the two vehicles.
I would go so far as to suggest the difference would probably be more in the engine
Yeah.
than anything else, and that you would be quite safe
Now,
in going, well, you know.
I do believe Herbie had a retractable roof, like a sunroof.
That might
Yeah.
be a bit more tricksy.
Yeah. This one, of course. I've seen ones that didn't have the cover on top of it as well.
Yeah, well, there's all sorts of bells and whistles at the end of the day.
For the Herbies, yeah.
David got his ship in the bottle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
We've been trying to get it, so he lost the two fast sails.
Damn.
Burning door on the left, one boat each. That's a bit harsh, man.
That's terrible.
Oh, there you
might be
go.
going, I might be going through a midlife crisis, but I want a Dodge Challenger, and probably about 2012, 2014. You know, can't afford the newer ones. It's got to have a V8.
Yeah. Now I've got another bit onto the engine there. It was a small detail, but there is now. The fans, I guess, are the next bit. Yeah. Yeah. And then we get to widening the chassis just a touch. I don't think it's going to be an extensive piece of whatchamacalliting. That's the technical term, by the way. Whatchamacalliting.
Fabrication. Whatchamacallit?
That's the one.
There's actually a good candy bar called a whatchamacallit.
Yeah. Now, I see. Now, next, you get this little number.
So we were in Ollie's the other day, and I got brought back to my childhood. They had some bubble
Oh,
gum.
yeah.
You remember the Hubba Bubba and the bubble yum?
I remember Hubba Bubba.
Yeah, the little 1-inch squares. Man, them things were so good.
They were the first real bubble gum that came out over here. Prior to that, it was largely just straight chewing gum sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Best chewing gum ever. And then there was a what was it called? It had the little cartoon article paper wrapped around it. Bazooka. There you go.
Bazookas. Did you guys have the? I guess what they could best be described as would be the. They're almost like little toy cigarettes.
Oh, candy cigarettes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I don't think you can find them now, but yeah, they used to have them.
Yeah,
They
you
were in
definitely
almost
can't find them now.
like a Lucky Strikes type of box.
Yeah, ours were called fags, quite literally.
I didn't hear about that. Who the hell come up with that?
In English parlance, a fag is a cigarette. Yeah, I know that may not be what it is in the US. Now I'm not quite getting the angle on this fan right. So if that's that one.
What's going on?
I'm not quite getting the angle on this fan. So we got that one there. Maybe it's that way there. But that's the reverse of what they've got drawn. That's the problem I'm having here. I'll show you. Okay. If we look at where are we? Here. Now on that basis, that should go over to the right. In fact, oh, wait a minute. Maybe I'm over. Oh, hello. Okay. I see what I'm doing wrong. what I was looking at was the angle they had there, rather than the fact they've got that drawn, and then you sort of have to twist that to a different angle that it's not actually at all. That's what it looks like there. If you see what I'm saying, it's got those.
Now I can see. All right, yeah. So the fan goes in the top hole.
Yeah,
To the left over there.
Yeah, it's not. What it actually is, I think, is that we get this big one, and that goes down the bottom, like so. Nope. I'm not getting how this goes on. That's a bit frustrating. So
the water pump housing is already on there, right?
yeah. Now you got. See, the thing is, this thing they've got drawn it as going on there, but if they do that, it doesn't. And then they've got these two things. So what the fuck goes on there? I reckon it's that way. I reckon they're just drawing a shitty drawing. But that doesn't fit either.
Let's see the front of it again. No, that looks right. I mean, now you just got to put the fan blades on there.
Now, this apparently goes on here somehow.
Supposed to go just like that.
But you got this on the back, and this is why I'm going.
Move it to your left a little bit so I can.
Oop.
There you go. All right. So
Maybe that way.
no,
Nah, be that way. It's got to be that way.
it goes very similar. It goes like that. I'm pretty sure. And the alternator goes on the top left.
That's the frustration I'm having here. It doesn't actually sit. No, it's all wrong. Let's have a look at this thing. What the fuck are they doing to me? All right. No, it's a particularly shitty drawing that is designed specifically to do my head in. This much is clear.
All right, this engine right here is pretty similar to what you got going on.
So it is the email that's listed on the complaint.
You see?
Okay.
With the alternator, you've not put your alternator on your pulleys yet. So your alternator will go on there. But yours is be on this side. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
hey, Jeff, how you doing?
Go at the bottom, and then the little hole at the top is where the fan blade goes on.
Right. Still trying to work out because it's supposed to. There's actually a space for it, as far as at the top there's a little hole, but it doesn't actually connect. Is the frustration I'm having here. Unless I inadvertently trimmed it off. I hate it when it's not obvious.
All right.
When it should be obvious and it's not. You know what I mean?
So it should go on like you're putting it on now. But according to your instructions,
there should be another connector there at the top, and there isn't. And that's why I'm going, what the devil? And it sits like shit. It really does. Because what my concern is there's, oh, fuck's sake. Now you're starting to piss me. And breathe. Let's get that piece I just knocked out in. I don't understand why there isn't a proper connecting point where they've drawn one. Right. Stapled. Now, and the other thing is, if that is the way it is, I've got to now paint the back. But again, it's just not a pretty fit. Because as you can see, there's actually a gap between the top of there and the main block. I think I'm just going to have to work with that.
Let me, hang on a second. God dang it. Well, everything I've dropped
What
tonight,
a shitty setup.
I'm covered. Right, let me see if I got one over here.
Now. All right, well, I'm going to have to paint the back then, because that's going to be really visible. Assholes. Why is that's just a weird setup. Very annoying one, what's more.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I had an unassembled engine that I could demonstrate, but I do not. It's made like yours.
So,
This one might have it. Oh, here we go. Let me snip this off.
to there. All right.
You having to waller out the whole son? No pun intended.
Well, what?
You had to waller it out a little bit.
Okay, well, I've painted the backs of the set things because I'm going to have to now anyway. Let's get some filing done. I've got to do some of that anyway as well. I wonder what the deal is with that. That's just weird. Now, I don't necessarily want to take too much off here, obviously. Mostly down there on both sides. Let's see how much space that buys us.
I'll delay tomorrow.
Oh, no. That's already fitting much more nicely through. Yeah, just a touch. And in fact, I think the bigger concern will be, and I can actually identify that quite clearly. sprue cutters will even be able to fix a large part of this one. Because it's, or maybe not. Oh yeah, a bit at least.
I don't know who these things are supposed to snap in here.
Mm.
Oh, these are big glue in.
Now let's file that to there. Almost got one side done.
Oh.
I hear the sirens out there, Robster.
Oh yeah, yes, that's pretty much a frequent occurrence because of proximity to an ambulance station. Like it is literally straight across the road. Well, not literally.
Right.
There is a small distance, but and there is something they're building behind it. If it's some sort of housing development, I can only pity the fuckers.
I know, right?
But whatever it is, anyway, there's that being there's so there is a bit of a space, but at the major intersection that I've told you is like
Yeah.
a well hit. A baseball player who got a good solid hit on a shot could certainly get to the intersection from here, as in my place.
Oh yeah.
To give you an idea as to how close it is.
Yeah. Our fire department, you could literally stand on my front porch and throw a baseball and land in the fire department's front yard.
Yep. Well, that's pretty much what the deal is with the ambulance station here. Pros, should I ever require an emergency ambulance, they're closely on hand.
It'd take them forever to get here.
That's it. Well, yeah, every now and again, of course, you get the obligatory siren. What you going to do? Actually, to be fair, they actually seem to minimize how much they have to use them or try to.
Yeah.
What I mean?
Yeah. During the day, they'll run them, but at night, if they get a call, they'll run their lights.
Yeah, they won't use the siren unless it's necessary.
Yep.
And I think that's pretty good. There we go. Almost there. Yeah, couldn't help myself. Very close now. And that should give us good clearance, I reckon.
Luke, use the force.
That's the one. You seen the one where Luke becomes a laser surgeon for eyes? He's trying to do it through all the conventional methods, using his lightsaber as well, of course. And he hears Obi-Wan doing the Luke, use the Force. You know, I really think I should use the Force, Luke. Okay. Of course, the lightsaber goes straight through the eye of the patient.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, okay. Oh, well. You said you used the Force. I didn't say that. You shouldn't listen to me.
That's your fuck up, not mine.
That's the one.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, and I think Bassman can elaborate on this, we were watching TV the other night and ad come across the screen about giving yourself injections in your eye, in your pupil.
Jesus.
You remember what it was for? So we both looked at one another like, what the hell? I ain't seen no damn needle in my pupil. She's going to look it up.
Yeah.
I think for like, so you don't have to wear glasses or contacts or some bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
And all these damn side effects these medicines have, man. I think I just would do without it. Fucking diarrhea and
Oh, yeah,
Heart-
there's some...
heartache and stomach cramps and leg cramps.
So
And
it's for geographical atrophy, which is a retinal cell death and loss of photoreceptor.
really,
That's what the medicine's for.
slow GA.
Right.
So you don't put it in your eye. No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
it is. You do put it in your eye. Damn, that shit. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries. Bit more up that way, I reckon. Well, actually, something I could do to check this out a bit further. Give me a moment. Now, which side does that go on? So that would go that way around. Ooh. That way. No, it can't be that way. It's got to be that way.
We talking about roasting marshmallows earlier. I think it's getting about time to have some s'mores.
Ah.
Then have some more.
Huh.
Come on, that was funny.
That's the one. Now, that can't be right there. Now, here's another intriguing one. Got a different looking exhaust from one side to the other, and that's fine. But then where does this go to? Now, one of them comes straight up to the side. So where does that go to?
What you got? I can't see it.
It's an exhaust manifold, and what I'm trying to... Here we go. So that goes... It can't just go miscellaneously up in the air, surely. Oh, wait a minute. Let me just think. Unless it connects to the air filter in some capacity. Is there anything I can think it would do? Yes, that's exactly what it does. All right, that's fine. Now it makes sense. So that will need to go onto there.
Great Scott. You figured it out.
I did. Now, it's kind of
I like taking
going-
the emery board and sanding my tires down to give them that road ridden look.
Oh, yeah, nice one. Now this is still sitting kind of strangely. Or maybe
Now, I
it's
have
just-
seen times where I've had to snip them pieces off and put it flush against it. But sometimes it just doesn't work out.
that.
And it's not our doings, it's the manufacturer doings.
Should just sit there. Let's see if I can.
Japan hit a 7 point what?
7.6 makes the earthquake. And I don't know if any later that kind of shows you how proud.
Japan just had a, well, not today,
That was yesterday.
yesterday, a 7.6
6.
magnitude earthquake.
Wow, that's big.
Yes, caused a tsunami.
Yeah, yeah. There'll be tsunami alerts going all around the place. I know that during the I know the Pacific is still recovering from the Fukushima tsunami, where a whole stack of radioactive stuff got dragged into the oceans. So this goes on. I've worked out where this goes. Yay. It might just require a bit of patience on it. I think what I'm better off doing is putting this on first, and then I will be able to go, right, well, this is how much space I need, and file accordingly, if you follow me. Still not happy with how that sits. I'm really not. Thus they've given me a second. Ayo! Why is it giving me this boning? Alright. That's not a clean sit. My eyes. Well, it looks like that's as good as it's going to get. Alright. Let's do it.
Do it.
Oh, nice one.
That's the wheels for the Blazer.
David said, remove cataracts, they put needles in your eye.
Yeah, that's what we were reading off a while ago. Yep. Crazy, right?
Well, I guess if I've had acupuncture needles go close to my eye. Because it was
We had no idea what was going on.
I had this big fight one night, and one stage there was 3 of us going 9 of them, and unsurprisingly, got a few bruises. Indeed, I was the guy that jumped, and oh, that's okay. Stay there. And we got a bit of bruising around the eyes because I broke my nose. And to bring the swelling down, my instructor who gave me acupuncture had to put needles right just inside my eye socket. Not the eye itself, but the eye socket. And it was a bit, it was a bit nerve-wracking.
Even still.
2-hour
Alright,
delay.
looks like.
Well,
No, this is sudden. I think I need to take a break. I've had so many small things really start to piss me.
yeah, it might be time to start.
You fucking get on there. You, next time I put you there, you fucking stay there. You work yourself out. Oh,
To the moon, Alice, to the moon.
that's the one I tell you. Yeah, look, yeah, the frustration is starting to get quite significant now. Not quite understanding why this has decided to go, hey, fuck you to me right now. But hey, if I get this one last piece on, I'll call it done for today. Because obviously I could probably benefit from a bit of a break.
So you know we're talking about models with opening doors, side doors, yesterday. There's actually a 57 Nomad, Chevy Nomad station wagon that you can get. I actually found one on Amazon. It's $45 though.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's an older kit, not a
Yep.
new one. It's an older kit.
That's a bit more eyebrow raising again, if you follow me.
Well, it's actually such an older kit. The art on the box is drawn instead of actual. Most model kits
Oh,
have
wow.
a depiction of the vehicle put together. This one doesn't have
Yeah,
that.
right.
Just has a drawing of it.
All right. I got the that manifold on after all of that angst. Hey, do I dare try the other side?
Absolutely.
I'm a fool.
What's life without challenge?
Yeah, well, these are the things.
If you can't make your own nice old pucker, who can?
Now, I'll get this one on and then I think I shall wind things up. Now, you get over here. Then I shall probably be promptly going to the shops and getting myself some more clothes, some new clothes, because I badly need some.
Uh-oh. I'll step on that later.
What the fuck? Maybe like that.
On the outside.
Nice little. Hang on. Yep, of course it goes down. So why the fuck? Okay, so this goes to there. Is that right?
Ah, damn it.
I think both are having some issues.
Yeah, Bassman said we're both having issues. I keep dropping shit. And
Nah, I'm just giving it up for today. I'm getting shitty now. It's really not cooperating. It's not. There's no. What the fuck is with this? The kit was so nice up till then, or the engine was. And then there's just what should be nice, obvious stuff is not nice and obvious. It's a fist fuck. And one done without lubrication.
Makes for sore end parts.
It does. And at this stage, all I'm doing is getting annoyed. And I think I may be doing well to do one of those time to walk away moments and come back tomorrow and, or maybe even later today, and try and get this thing in order. Because for some reason, and it should be an obvious piece of fitting, you would think.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's how it goes. Sometimes the littlest things are find you the worst.
So, where the fuck is that supposed to fit, you assholes? That's where I'm putting it, and it does not fit there. What are you telling me? Oh, for fuck's sake. Nah, fuck 'em. This is not behavior I need when I've already had a few rumbles with this kit. Today, at least. All right, that's going to be me done. I'm approaching that "why you little" point, and I think I might want to just let down a bit before I hit mega grumpiness. I'll give you a bit of solo time there, Bassman. You've had hopefully a better day of it than I. Oh,
Well,
yeah, nice.
I got the lights bar put on my Blazer. I got the side mirrors, the door handles, the front grille and bumper, which I got to put the headlights in and put the
Oh,
decal
yeah,
on
nice.
the Chevrolet. I got to put that on there tomorrow. Putting in the side glass now. Got the little tailgate handle,
Nice one.
tail lights in it. Got all underneath the hood blackened out, around the windows blackened out.
Nice.
That's what I've been working on tonight.
All right, I'm going to see about when I get back from the shops about seeing if I can do some more on this engine block to get that thing fixed into position, so as I can then get a better idea as to how much filing we need to do. But yeah, all right. Well, that is us done for today.
Yep.
Thanks for watching. We do appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
First-time viewers, you know the drill. Follow, like, or subscribe. It's very simple.
Subscribe.
Our pleasure, David. Okay. Other platforms. I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube, and Robster the Builder on Instagram and Twitch. And follow, like, or subscribe.
Subscribe.
Tomorrow we'll be back. Tomorrow I also have no early appointments. So, oh, hello, Kitty Caddis.
Yeah, that's my girlfriend.
Saber-toothed Alicatus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, and hopefully actually, I'm planning on getting onto assembly, so I definitely want to get some of that engine done so as we can get stuck into other bits on the Volvo and just get down to business. Sounds good. At the end of the day, we'll be back tomorrow at the same kit time, same kit channel. We'll catch you good people then. See yous.